So in today's video, we are finally back with another episode of my WWE 2K GM mode on Monday Night Raw. So after last episode, our budget was left at $30,000. Now last episode broke over 1,000 views, which means that's plus $60,000 for the budget, and over 100 likes, which means that's plus $35,000 as well, leaving our overall new budget at $125,000. And when it comes to the intro of the Raw GM mode episodes, I don't normally do this, but I'm actually not going to buy anyone here today because I spent a lot of money in the last episode and I kind of want to save it up a little bit. And plus, I'm the GM here. As you can see, I'm in a bit of a different attire. I got a plane to catch. I'm gonna go ahead and finalize some business deals before we head to the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view in a few weeks, and so I'm gonna go ahead, leave you and love you with this new Monday Night Raw episode. I hope you enjoy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another exciting edition of Monday Night Raw. We are live here in Chicago, Illinois, as Johnny Gargano kicks off the show in action against Jeff Hardy. This one is going to be a banger. Oh, here we go. I will never, ever, ever get tired of hearing no more words from Jeffrey Nero Hardy. A man in Jeff Hardy, by the way, who I must apologize for completely underusing in this Raw GM mode thus far. Hopefully this is the beginning of a change and the beginning of things to come, because Jeff Hardy deserves to be booked correctly on Monday Night Raw. And yes, that is a shot at you, real life. Having this guy lose in US title matches, chasing up with the 24/7 title. Do you know who this man is? That's Jeff Hardy, goddammit. He deserves to be a little higher caliber than the 24/7 US title. Put this man in the main event, for God's sake. But anyway, it's not about real life right now. It's about Jeff Hardy against Johnny Gargano, as Johnny Gargano gets ready in singles action, still looking to pick up his first win since he debuted on Monday Night Raw, by the way, as Archer Smith rings the bell. Here we go. But yeah, as I was mentioning, Johnny Gargano still looking to pick up his first win here ever since he debuted on Monday Night Raw, of course, in the main event a few weeks ago, before the Clash of Champions pay-per-view, to help Tommaso Ciampa retain against Drew McIntyre. And of course, he has been a real factor in the whole, Ciampa-McIntyre storyline in recent weeks. And now picking up Jeff Hardy, looking for an Irish whip right here. By the way, welcome to Monday Night Raw to Archer Smith. It's great to see her coming up from NXT to be a part of this Raw roster, at least for tonight. And it really does feel like with the return of the Raw GM mode here, there's a changing of the guard here. I'm excited that this series is back. Hopefully I can be a little bit more consistent with it now that I have a little bit more free time. And I apologize for the large gaps in between episodes, as there may be a gap in between Jeff Hardy's teeth right after that forearm and the slingshot spear going to the cover as Archer Smith counts it, but Jeff Hardy kicks out. You're gonna have to do more than that to defeat a future Hall of Famer, no doubt about it. Now another counter by Jeff Hardy. Of course, we'll be looking for that swanton bomb later in this matchup, and he's on his way to delivering it. Nice jumping clothesline right there to Johnny Gargano. Johnny Wrestling, who may not get his first win. Oh, the twist of fate out of nowhere to Johnny Gargano. This is about to be all she wrote. No, a kick out. I was just saying how Johnny Gargano is trying to get his first win. I don't think it's going to happen here against Jeff Hardy if he can deliver this. What the hell is Jeff Hardy thinking? He's already delivered that twist of fate stunner, and now Jeff Hardy, oh, he went for the drop kick. High risk, no high reward though. Gargano moving out of the way. Gargano, super kick. Hang on a second here. Johnny Gargano with the lawn dart into the corner to Jeff Hardy, and that just spiked his head straight off the corner turnbuckle. Now what the hell is Johnny Gargano doing? Oh my goodness, the DDT over the top rope onto the apron, the hardest part of the ring. Jesus Christ, Johnny Gargano is playing no games in this match right here. Johnny Gargano lifting up Jeff Hardy, still not done with the onslaught. I think he just busted Jeff Hardy wide open. Johnny Gargano is out to prove a point. A lot of people say that he hasn't really made the impact that he should here on Monday Night Raw in his own singles career, and he's showing just what he did in NXT. He's showing exactly what made him NXT champion, but Jeff Hardy showing exactly what made him WWE champion all those years ago. And now Jeff Hardy looking to go airborne, ladies and gentlemen, looking to fly from the top rope. Here we go with that moonsault. It connects. Flush to Johnny Gargano. What an opening match this has been on Monday Night Raw. This is about to be the end of it though. No, another kick out again. Back and forth we go, and Jeff Hardy going for the swanton bomb. It doesn't connect, and a kick by Gargano. Both of these decorated champions going back and forth in what is becoming an opening banger, but now the Gargano escape is locked in tight on Jeff Hardy. The same move that won him the championship back in NXT, and it wins in this match right here. Gargano finally in the winning column on Monday Night Raw over a Hall of Famer. Or really, I should say a future Hall of Famer, but nevertheless, it doesn't take away from how big that is for Johnny Gargano as he finally picks up a win on Monday Night Raw. Team Gargano and Ciampa is rolling lately, and now Gargano is a part of that conversation as we head towards Hell in a Cell. Monday Night Raw here tonight in Chicago is off to a hot start with Gargano beating Jeff Hardy, but we are not done yet because, ladies and gentlemen, I have an announcement to make. After the events of last week where McIntyre screwed over Tommaso Ciampa, Aleister Black, in the midst of the chaos, managed to pin the world champion Tommaso Ciampa, and so Aleister Black has earned himself an opportunity at the World Heavyweight Championship, and that will be taking place this time next week on Monday Night Raw. And I mean, hey, I don't know what's going to happen next week in that main event, but if Drew McIntyre's anything to say about it, we're going to be looking at Aleister Black as World Heavyweight Champion. I just spoke moments ago about how fast-paced this Monday Night Raw has already been, and now here comes the fastest man on the roster, the ever agile and quick and incredible and the one and only Ricochet, the man who back at Clash of Champions just over a week ago, of course, was in a losing effort against AJ Styles and Omos in that 2-on-1 handicap Intercontinental Championship match, but it wasn't without controversy, of course. If you know the story, you know how we got that. I'm sure Ricochet has a thing or two to say to AJ Styles, because I don't think those two men are done, not by a long shot. Let's hear what Ricochet has to say here on Raw. Look, I'm not usually a guy that makes excuses, but it's obvious to me after our match at Clash of Champions that you were a coward, AJ. You were scared that I would embarrass you, so you had to call in the handicap stipulation, and more notably, you had to call in Omos. That's the only reason I'm not standing here as IC champion tonight, because instead of fighting me, you got the big guy to retain the title for you. Oh, Rico, it really is sad to see this. No, you're just mad I embarrassed you. You lost twice to me, however you want to twist it, and now it's to the back of the line with you, pal. Face me one more time and finish me off for good then, AJ. I'm not going to stop coming for you until you do. No, this isn't a movie, Ricochet, and you're not getting a fairy tale ending. I thought you'd say something like that, AJ, and being that I am pretty sick and tired of the uneven odds fighting against you and Omos, I went ahead and made a little call to a buddy of mine from NXT. My goodness, things continue to heat up on Monday Night Raw between Ricochet and AJ Styles. What the hell did Ricochet mean by that? Oh, hang on a sec. It's Keith Lee. It's Keith Lee from NXT. He is here, and he just took out AJ Styles from behind. And Keith Lee still isn't even done. He's got the Intercontinental Champion up and powerbombing him off the stage. Keith Lee has arrived on Monday Night Raw. Oh my God, bask in his glory. Listen, Hunter, I'm not here to exchange pleasantries, you know that. I'm here because after last week, I want Alexa Bliss in a women's IC title match at Hell in a Cell. Well, listen, Ray, for as much as that would be a marquee match that I'm sure plenty of people want to see, it doesn't work like that on Monday Night Raw. You can't just demand a title match and get it. You have to earn it. There are other women on this roster that deserve an opportunity as well, so here's what I'm going to do. We're going to have a gauntlet match up next in the main event, and whoever is still standing at the end of it will face Alexa Bliss at a Hell in a Cell for the women's IC title. That's fine by me, but don't say I didn't warn you. Things are about to get brutal. Triple H just made it official. Moment to go now. Here comes Paige. It is time for the Gauntlet match. #1 contenders Gauntlet match, by the way. And the winner faces Alexa Bliss, the Fury, at Hell in a Cell for her Women's IC Championship. And it is great to see Paige back on my Monday Night Raw. One of the OGs of the Universe GM Mode universe. And it's been a hell of a year for Paige, but we haven't seen her as recent as of late. But hopefully for Paige's sake, and hopefully for all the Paige fans out there, she can get back in the winning column through this Gauntlet match and going to face Alexa Bliss at Hell in a Cell, because what a match that would be. That's a dream match right there. And no matter how little or how much we see her, I firmly believe that Monday Night Raw will and always has been Paige's house. But the question is, how is she going to fare against the competition in this Gauntlet match? It's been a while since she's been on action on Raw, but she does have a WrestleMania win in this calendar year under her belt, to be fair. And this is going to be very interesting. None other than Lana, the Ravishing Russian, will also be starting this Gauntlet match here tonight in the main event. And it's actually been a very interesting couple of weeks for Lana here on Monday Night Raw. I mean, things started off not so great. She lost to the Women's World Champion Becky Lynch a number of weeks ago. Then she came out here during a promo, a segment between Charlotte Flair and Kairi Sane, essentially saying, hey, I deserve to be in that match at Clash of Champions as well. Essentially, a #1 contenders triple threat match was made between Charlotte, Lana, and Kairi. Kairi would, of course, go on to win the match, and now she'll face Becky at Hell in a Cell in a few weeks. But hey, for Lana, she's not been putting on a bad performance. You can't knock her too much. She's been trying her absolute best, and that's all we ask out of the superstars here on Monday Night Raw. But nevertheless, will her best be good enough here tonight against Paige? We're about to find out, because this Gauntlet match is underway as she ducks under a clothesline. Oh my god, Lana connects with the face buster, and this may be one of the biggest upsets in Raw history. If Lana, oh my god, she almost had Paige right there. She delivered her finisher straight off the bat, did Lana. She is not playing any games. I told you. And now Lana with the Irish Whip into the corner right here. I apologize, by the way, if my voice is a little raspy in this main event. It's been a long day of Monday Night Raw and everything, and a long day of recording to break the fourth wall, so I apologize. But hopefully you'll see my consistency showing a little bit more on the channel now going forward. But anyway, back to this action here on Monday Night Raw. Paige about to go for something, but no, it's countered by Lana, and Lana once again using that extended frame to her advantage, attacking Paige in the corner with the boot. Lana may not have been able to get it done in the Women's World title scene, but could Lana be the next Women's Intercontinental Champion? Not if Paige has anything to say about it. My god, what a close line. Paige is feeling herself here, and it's great to see her back on Raw. Can she begin this Gauntlet match with a win though and advance? There's still a long way to go before you can say that you face Alexa Bliss at Hell in a Cell, but my god, this would be a good start. But no, Lana moves out of the way. That kick right there as the referee begins to count, and Paige gets careened off of that LED ball. And Lana once again, crafty as all hell. She counters and counters and counters, but no, she doesn't counter that neck breaker, although she's had a great showing, and Paige might have just ramped it up into another gear big knee in the corner. And perhaps I spoke too soon. That sign over there says Lana future champion. Paige Turner by Paige, delivered on Lana as Paige goes into the cover, and Paige is on to the next opponent. Paige manages to outlast Lana. Who's next? Oh, wait a minute, I recognize that music. Liv Morgan is here, and this is going to be very interesting. Liv against Paige, this is a dream match in its own right as well. And Liv Morgan instantly going after Paige, who was already wounded. Oh my god, the knees connects right there, taking advantage of a wounded Paige. It's about to be it for Paige. Yes, just like that, Liv Morgan arrives, and that's the Gauntlet advantage. You're fresh, and your opponent just went through a little bit of a match, and Liv Morgan takes advantage. The crowd is stunned here in Chicago. They can't believe it, but Paige has been eliminated, and Liv waits for her next opponent. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Things are about to get brutal. The next woman to enter the Gauntlet field is none other than the woman herself, who just spoke to Triple H and gave him the idea earlier tonight, Rhea Ripley. And Rhea Ripley wasting no time with the Northern Lights. Beautiful Northern Lights right there to Liv Morgan as these two get underway, already lasting longer than Paige did against Liv Morgan. But to be fair to Paige, oh my god, what a drop kick. Liv may not last very long. If those kinds of moves continue, Rhea Ripley is about as brutal as they come. We saw it last week when she arrived on Monday Night Raw, making her debut in that segment against Alexa Bliss, who had just taken out Naomi alongside The Fiend, and Rhea Ripley saying, hey, I don't play nice either, taking Alexa Bliss out with a riptide, essentially saying, hey, I got my sights on you. My god, what a spinning kick. Sights on Liv Morgan right now. Big drop kick in the corner right there. Every single hit, every single kick feels absolutely brutal from Rhea Ripley, no pun intended, but my god, you do feel it. Oh, wait a second though, counter by Liv Morgan, nicely done right there. Big DDT by Liv. Is this Liv's time to shock the world? Perhaps it is. Although with that being said, may have spoke too soon. Nice counter there by Rhea Ripley as we continue here in this gauntlet match. We're about halfway through the field, and right now I don't think anyone else in this field is going to be able to stop Rhea Ripley if this continues. And look at this, Rhea Ripley is about to go high risk. We don't normally see Rhea Ripley go up there, but this is what this Intercontinental Championship chance means to Rhea Ripley, to face Alexa Bliss at Hell in a Cell. Big drop kick. And now Rhea Ripley, oh no, counter there by Liv Morgan, nicely done. And Liv Morgan now, oh, what a roll through into the Dragon Sleeper right there. Oh, wait a second, is Rhea Ripley about to tap? This would be an upset for the ages. This might be it. No, Rhea Ripley using her strength, managing to disconnect the hold. Oh, she went for a spear right there. Liv using her agility to her advantage. Counter again by Rhea Ripley as we go back and forth in this matchup. And now Rhea Ripley here lifting up Liv. My god, the height on that, Jesus Christ. It's been a hell of a showing from Liv Morgan. She eliminated Paige. Hell of a fight against Rhea Ripley, but not many are gonna stop Rhea with the mood she is in right now. Here we go, Riptide by Rhea Ripley as the referee gets down and counts it. Count to 1,000, she's done. And now here we go with the next match in the gauntlet. Nikki Cross wasting no time, coming in the ring right here to take out Rhea Ripley. My god, taking advantage, and this is exactly what you need to do in a gauntlet match. Look at these relentless stomps from Nikki Cross. Liv Morgan had barely even rolled out the ring to go to the back because she lost, and Rhea Ripley already feeling the onslaught of Nikki Cross in the corner now. Oh my god. Oh, now look at this. Here we go. The head slams in the corner, and Nikki is feeling every last one of them. My god. And now what the hell is Rhea Ripley thinking? Oh my goodness me, look at the strength. Ala Cesaro right there. Rhea Ripley with the ultimate swing in the middle of the gauntlet match to Nikki Cross, and she's not stopping. Oh my god. And going straight into the cover for that swing, and why wouldn't you? And no, Nikki Cross with the kick out. We're gonna have to do more than that to beat Nikki Cross. The ever deranged, ever crazy, twisted sister that is Nikki Cross, former member of Sanity. But now another counter by Nikki Cross, looking to become Women's IC Champion, going to face her former friend Alexa Bliss, a woman who she's been Women's Tag Champions with once upon a time. And now what the hell is Nikki Cross thinking? Oh my goodness me, wait a second, I've seen this before. Rhea Ripley, you better get out of the way. You are not gonna like the view when you see what is coming in for you. There's a Scottish torpedo coming in with the coast to Rhea Ripley. My god, these two women have not slowed down ever since they locked horns in this match. And Nikki Cross came in and attacked her from behind, attacked Rhea Ripley and said, hey, this is my time, I'm becoming Women's IC Champion next. And is she gonna do it? No. Another kick out by Rhea, and now Nikki once again with those stomps right there, and the kicks and the woo chop, and back and forth we go between these women. But now Rhea Ripley with another counter here. What are we about to see? Oh, wait a second, Nikki Cross with a counter. Nikki nicely done, rolling through. Nice cover right there from Nikki. Are we about to see this? She heading to Hell in a Cell? Oh my god, that was close. And look at this, Nikki saying it is all over now. It is all she wrote. Nikki gloating a little too much though. She needs to put away Rhea Ripley. This is where that inexperience comes into play. Nikki doesn't have as much championship experience as a Rhea Ripley. Believe it or not, she of course was NXT champion once upon a time, but she delivers that splash. And perhaps I was wrong. Nikki Cross on her way to beating Rhea Ripley in the gauntlet, but no. Another counter. Rhea going for that suplex again, and this time she gets it. There's snap and nothing pretty about that, but it's effective. It's a simple maneuver that works. suplex, god damn it, and now here comes Rhea Ripley, a woman who has had her sights set on Alexa Bliss since 7 nights ago on Monday Night Raw when she arrived to take out the Fury, and now, oh wait, a spine buster. Shout out to Triple H, a man who we saw earlier tonight, and now here we go, Rhea Ripley, Northern Lights again, going directly into the cover on Nikki Cross, but no, another kick out by the Twisted Sister. How is Nikki still going? This has been great. It's been absolutely fantastic between these two women, but Nikki may not know where she is. Look at the power of Rhea Ripley, my god. And now, oh wait a second, Rhea never went to shy away from getting a little bit dirty. She'd exposed that turnbuckle, and Aja Smith doesn't realize. Rhea Ripley has never shied away from this kind of behavior before, and she will do anything to face Alexa Bliss at Hell in a Cell. I think she just tried to Irish whip Nikki Cross into that corner right there, but it did not connect. And now Nikki Cross using her frame to her advantage with those long legs just in the corner. Excuse me, I guess not really long legs, but nevertheless Nikki Cross makes it work. And now just choking Rhea Ripley. Both these women getting down and dirty. This is a one-on-one feud I kind of love to see in the near future. Both of these women not going to shy away from getting down and dirty, getting a little bit brutal, so to speak, in the words of Rhea Ripley. And again, another counter by Nikki Cross, another counter by Rhea Ripley, again and again. What a big drop kick. And you may notice now the referee has reattached that turnbuckle right there, so the padding is back on, but I don't think Rhea gives a damn. Rhea Ripley now twisting the arm, and you know what, this is the predecessor to Riptide to Nikki Cross. The same move that beat Liv Morgan is gonna beat Nikki Cross. It was an incredible showing from Nikki Cross, but she has now been eliminated, which leaves only one woman left in this gauntlet match. Oh my goodness me, game over. Rhea Ripley, the Queen of Spades is here, Shayna Baszler. And look at this, these two women wasting no time going straight at one another. What a dream match this is. Baszler and Ripley, two different generations of NXT that dominated. Of course, Ripley was the one who really ushered in her era in NXT by getting rid of the old era of Shayna Baszler. Baszler held the NXT Women's Championship for over a year before it was taken away from her by Rhea Ripley, all the way back in NXT, back at Full Sail. And I'm sure Ripley hasn't forgotten about that night, neither has Baszler, as there's a nice roll through move right there by Ripley, who was already outlasted two people since she ended the gauntlet match, and Baszler's fresh as hell. And this is where Baszler is more dangerous than ever right here. She goes to work on her wounded prey as the predator that she is in the professional wrestling ring. And I just can't help but think that Shayna Baszler in an alternate universe would be a fantastic women's intercontinental champion. So could she be going to the big time at Hell in a Cell to beat Alexa Bliss and win the women's IC title? I don't know. We'll find out if she can beat Rhea Ripley. That very may well happen. Oh my god, she's not baiting Rhea. If that continues, what a big boom. If that continues, it is game over for Shayna Baszler. No way can she survive another nicely countered by Baszler. And thank god she was about to be knocked out cold if she got another one right there. But nevertheless, she survives, and Ripley again back in control. And Ripley is certainly going to be looking to put this one away ASAP, but Shayna Baszler, the QOS, is not looking to put this one away anytime soon, because she knows Ripley is exactly where she wants her. Although right now Ripley is doing a great job at just keeping the field, keeping the distance. But now, oh, what a strike to the abdomen, what a forearm to the face, as Baszler right now drawing the ire of the crowd, but she doesn't care. Big knee. The crowd hates Shayna Baszler here in Chicago, but she doesn't care. Look at this, here we go. Look at the strength, making Rhea Ripley look like a cruiserweight, and I promise you she's not. She is a big strong girl, but Rhea Ripley, or excuse me, Shayna Baszler is as well, delivering those big gut-wrench suplexes to Rhea Ripley. And now Shayna Baszler, here we go. Oh no, big knee counter by Rhea Ripley, and now about to go for a powerball. Hang on a second, looking to put this one away, looking for that riptide, but it's countered by Shayna Baszler. Baszler perhaps going for that coquina clutch. Oh wait a second, no, another counter by Rhea Ripley. The careful clutch wasn't locked in, and a German suplex again, making Rhea look like she weighs nothing, and I promise you she doesn't. And that's just the pure power dominance of Shayna Baszler, the woman who held the NXT Women's Championship for over a year, looking to win a championship here on Monday Night Raw for the first time. Oh my god. And now look at this, all the brutal strikes by Rhea Ripley on and on to Shayna Baszler. No love lost between these two. And now Rhea, oh wait a second, a counter there by Baszler, not a German suplex by Baszler. And now Rhea Ripley going to the cover on Shayna Baszler. Is she about to advance to Hell in a Cell? No, not just yet for Rhea Ripley. Gonna have to do more than that to beat Baszler. Big throwback blockbuster right there. And now once again, Rhea Ripley is looking for that riptide at the hands of Shayna Baszler, looking to put this one away. Here we go. No, another counter by Shayna Baszler. Another counter by the Queen of Spades. Another counter. Now here we go again with these gut wrenches. Look at the stretch. She's not even going to deliver just one. She's going to deliver a second gut wrench suplex there by Shayna Baszler, who is laughing in the face of Rhea Ripley because she knows it is her time now. And now Baszler, it may just be a matter of time before she locks in that Kirifuda clutch. Here we go. The Kirifuda driver into the Kirifuda clutch. And it may be all she wrote for Rhea Ripley right here. This may be it. Rhea Ripley is about to submit. And what a hell of a performance it has been by Rhea Ripley. But it is all done now. Wait a second. Rhea Ripley is scrapping. She's struggling. She's fighting for her life. Big elbows to the face. And Shayna may not know where she is right now. One of those elbows rocked the hell out of her. And Rhea Ripley, here we go. Riptide to Shayna Baszler. The Riptide by Rhea Ripley into the cover. And Ripley is headed to Hell in a Cell. She wins the Gauntlet. What an absolutely incredible Gauntlet match that was to determine a new #1 contender for Alexa Bliss's women's IC title. But in the end, this is her brutality. Rhea Ripley gets the job done. Those elbows right there, man, I could cuss. Shayna Baszler absolutely rocking her into the Riptide. And now she has a date with Destiny.